All right, happy Sunday, everybody. Pregame thoughts, Padres and the Giants. Matt Waldron on the mound for the Padres. Obviously, we know last time out was not the best start for him. And I know it was one start, but that is one of my concerns so far this season. I know it's April 7th, and he hasn't even gotten his second start underway. But it's something to watch for because you've got other guys in the rotation. We know they're going to be in the rotation. Obviously, Darvish, Musgrove, Cease, King. But with Waldron, if he struggles for like a month, then that's a sample size there. And the Padres are probably going to have to think about, do we go to Johnny Brito? Do we go to Pedro Avila, who's still in that bullpen? Do we give other guys a shot? So we'll see how he does today. I wonder, is he going to use the knuckleball as much as he used it last outing? Remember last outing, I did not like that it seemed like he didn't adjust. The Padres didn't adjust as much as they should have. The knuckleball was not working as much as they probably anticipated, as much as it did in spring training. He just wasn't pitching as well. So adjust. And I just didn't see as good enough of an adjustment that there should have been there. So we'll see. I mean, today it could end up being really well, and he could end up pitching pretty effectively and keep the Padres in this game against Logan Webb because he's pitching at Oracle Park, and this it could be a good thing. But with Logan Webb on the mound, you're probably not. If you're the Padres, you're probably not thinking you're going to be scoring a lot of runs here. So I don't think that they're going to like pull him in the first inning if he gives up a couple runs in the first inning. It's not a playoff game; it's a long season, but I wonder with the bullpen situation, right? It's in a pretty good spot right now because this second time around, like everyone has been pitching pretty well here. These four guys. So I'm pulling up my bullpen chart right now, and Suarez would be available because he didn't pitch very many pitches yesterday. Matsui should be available. Peralta should be available. De Los Santos, Brito, Avila, like the long guys should be available. And then you got the top of the rotation coming up for the Cubs series. So I wouldn't be surprised if Waldron doesn't go 5 innings if he does struggle because the Padres want to try to stay in this game against Logan Webb. Lineup, Bogart's leading off, Tatis, Cronenworth, Manny, Kim, Profar, so it's the same there. And then Wade, Merrill, Higashioka. Obviously, day game after a night game, so that's why Higgy is catching. Makes sense. I like that Merrill is in there in a day game after a night game. And then Tyler Wade at third. Okay, he's playing pretty well for Tyler Wade like he's outperforming, I think, our expectations. So as long as he continues to play pretty well, then I'm not and Paulie doesn't like blow us out of the water, if that makes sense. I'm I'm not going to complain too much about Paulie not playing every day. I'd prefer it just to see what he can do every day, but it's not like Wade is crapping the bed, right? My pick today, Underdog Fantasy pick, Jurickson Profar, half total bases higher. Him and Merrill have gotten on base in 7 consecutive games. I saw Kevin Acey put that out in the pregame thoughts. Tatis, I believe, is 6 games in a row. So just keep an eye on that, seeing if Profar, Merrill, and Tatis can continue to get on base. Manny, really want him to get going. He has a 673 OPS. Same thing with Ha-Seong Kim, 623 OPS. Let's get going here. I understand that, what are we, 11 games in the season? This is going to be game number 12. I get it. A lot of time left, but you still want these guys to be contributing offensively more than they are. Look, Manny, he hit a ball hard yesterday, so maybe he's going to start to get going here, but he's obviously one of the keys of this Padres team. So there's that. And also on Underdog Fantasy today, because it's the women's championship game, not just Final Four, but championship game. I'm not a basketball aficionado, but I've been following Iowa women's basketball all season long with Caitlin Clark. And so I'm going higher on half double doubles for her. I think she can get a double double today. And then Hannah Stolke higher on 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists combined. Their game's at noon, so a little bit more than an hour before Padres' first pitch if you want to tune into that. That's the picks that I'm going along with Profar today. So that's just my full recommendation there. So again, Underdog Fantasy, check them out. Click the link in the description. Code Talking Friars, 100% deposit match up to $100 when you use that code Talking Friars. All right, that is it. Logan Webb on the mound for the Giants. Padres won last time, but it's Logan Webb. Like, he's just one of those guys that you think he's not gonna have two disappointing outings, right? And then Matt Waldron, he's going. Hopefully, he can bounce back here for our Padres. I'll be doing not a post game reaction immediately after the game, but I will be doing my show series reaction later tonight.